Very good morning for Sunday, the 2nd of January. Happy New Year to you all. Low pressure continues to dominate at the moment and has caused some unseasonably high temperatures as the wind has been dragged up from sort of the Iberian region, and with that we've seen sort of temperatures of around 16.4 degrees, I'm told, in London yesterday, which is almost unheard of it is unheard of for a New Year's Day. And we're going to remain with that mild picture for today. And then as we go through tomorrow, we'll start to see a change coming through. And then later in the day on sort of Tuesday, we see this cold front go through, and then it gets a lot sort of more wintry. Some chance for some snow in the Midlands potentially for Tuesday morning. But for today, southwesterly winds and fairly strong at that. There is a weather warning out in force currently for 15 to 20 knots and gusts of up to 35 knots, which pretty much lasts for most of the afternoon, though if I'm honest, it will start to increase for the most of the morning as well. Current wind forecast at height shows probably in the region of about 35 knots from the southwest, and that's going to remain fairly consistent. Looking at rain alarm, you can see the area of weather that's going to be moving up from the west during the day. You can see it currently on the chart, this sort of occluded cold front. That's going to be making its way up the country and probably getting to us by about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Satellite picture over the UK, where the satellite's only really just woken up. Bright skies in places, but we're sort of, as usual at Lasham, sat under some orographic cloud. And with that, hopefully it may clear. But at the moment, we are looking at base probably about 1,000 feet or so. Public forecast would disagree with that. A couple of times the Met Office has got this wrong, showing that we should have sunny skies and sunny intervals most of the day. I think we will see a bit more breaking in the cloud, and already the sunset time is a lot later than it was even just 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I'd probably say it's going to be more on the cloudy side than the Met Office suggests. Top temperature of 10 degrees, and that generally links in line with what the GFS temperature is, because we look here. Sort of 10s and 11s, so fairly mild again today. Dew points, as you might expect, are going to be around 8 because it is still fairly humid. Farnborough are reporting 1,300 for you at the moment and scattered at 2,000, and it says mostly scattered at 2,000 for most of the day, and broken at 1,200 potentially in the morning, which is what we're seeing now. And some showers this afternoon. Looking at top meteo, and don't worry, Dave, I have seen your hand. Let's get top meteo up. Oh, no, we've got a satellite picture now. It's very nice, but not quite what we were wanting. Satellite picture for today. Shows sort of variable amounts of cloud, generally higher up, but it's deteriorating this afternoon. So if we start at about now, that does show this sort of orographic cloud being over us and then breaking up a little bit later to a slightly higher base before deteriorating later. And airspace wise, there's actually very little, if I'm honest, just usual. No TAMs, everything's active, and we'll start coming back to being active in terms of danger areas and airspace volumes from really today onwards. So excellent. So to answer your question, Dave, no, on Sundays it is only me that's in. No, Colin is not in now till Tuesday. That's it. He works Tuesday to Saturday. And for our operation setup today, well, we've still got not any jet movements. There will be no jet movements until Tuesday, as far as I'm aware at the moment. And we'll be operating 2-3 for the winching, 2-7 for aero towing, and 2-7 for landings. So we'll assume that the ground is waterlogged, because I'm almost certain it is very boggy, very muddy indeed. I think we had the dullest December on record, and we have one of our best Novembers on record. So let's hope that January we go back to the former rather than the latter. Okay, once again, Happy New Year to you all, and I'll see you on the airfield a bit later. Bye now.